Alright guys, welcome back to Minecraft. As you can see, I'm on the North Crack server at the moment. I have a few ideas for massive projects for the future. Firstly, I am planning to build an iron farm, which will be a large project. I'm planning to use the setup that was used by the people on the Zippo crowd server, I believe it's called. Basically they stacked 32 villages into a very compressed space, spawned lots of golems, and apparently you get something like 3,000 iron ingots an hour. Or, well, some obscenely large number anyways. So that's one plan. And since that can be built in the overworld and just requires a large space, I might actually incorporate that into my build somewhere. But the amount of resources required is insane, so that's something for the future, really. I will need like a few stacks of hoppers, a few stacks of redstone stuff like comparators and repeaters and all that good stuff, which is very expensive to get, so don't expect that anytime soon. Then I was planning to build a gold farm, which is also a massive project, because it requires, well, I'm planning to build one in the nether, so I need lots of spawning pads and sticky pistons to push the zombie pigmen to their death and all that stuff, and in order to slightly automate the process I will also need lots of hoppers. So I'm thinking I might start with the iron farm and then move on to the other to the gold farm, because, well, at least I'll have the iron for the hoppers easily available. And then lastly, somewhere I'm also planning to build a witch farm. Which is again nothing new and nothing that hasn't been done before, but it will give a steady supply of glowstone and redstone, so again, a very nice thing to have. Now I'm hoping that, because these are actually handy things, other people on the server will help, and they probably will. Got no reason to assume they won't. Regardless, I thought today we might start doing something with the entrance area. Now, I got rid of all the random chests last time. So I think I'll start with the lighting. Now, for the gold farm I will need to, well, basically dig out a large area in the nether to avoid spawning other things like well, no, not to avoid spawning other things, to avoid spawning other things outside the farm, basically. Oh, damn it. That's the problem with having a water bucket readily on your hotbar. There we go. Well, I guess no harm done. As you can see, my supply of nether wart is doing fine, despite this being a very small farm. Just because I come by here so often, it doesn't really matter. By the way, the armor I lost it in the nether when I ender pearled badly and died. But I don't think I lost anything important. Just some iron armor and I think like half a stack of baked potatoes, so no biggie. Anyways, I need to light this up a bit. This is the other side of my bedroom lamp, so I can't really change that. And this wooden part of the wall I also can't change, because that's the cupboard, or the wardrobe, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let me figure out what I want to do, and I'll be seeing you when I've got some progress. Alright. I thought, this being the garden, I might need a tool shed, which is what this is supposed to be. No tools in it yet, but there will be eventually. Yeah, sadly this is kind of very close to the garden door, but I can't really help that. It's tiny enough as it is. As you can see, it's a 2x2 space, so can't really make it any tinier. But this also allowed me to put up another nice little lamp up here. So yeah, I'm not sure what else to put into this area really, because I don't have very much space. Maybe some flower pots, but yeah, I don't think I will do that right now actually. What I can do though is check where I've got my glass. Okay, there's some glass here. I'll need the sand as well. I'll just smelt some more. Okay, there we go. And I'm fairly certain I've got glass paints as well. Yep. Now, I just want to put some windows into that new tower I built last time. Okay, and that's good for another stack, that's fine. There we go. I've also thought about this tree farm, and I think the next digging thing I'll do is digging a tree farm somewhere below my base where it's out of sight, so I can get rid of this eyesore here and build a nice little park. Anyways, as you can see, this tower's had some work done. I'm not sure if these windows... No, they look terrible, don't they? Yeah, I can't really do that. And now I'm not sure what to do about this. Maybe I'll just close it off entirely, actually. Okay, get that one. And get some stone bricks. Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably the best thing to do. Like so. It will make it slightly, I don't know, gloomy inside, but yeah, as you saw, the window thing just doesn't work out. So this ladder is still here temporarily. It's not gonna stay forever. Okay, I did not need that much glass, to be honest. But I can put the rest in here because, well, this project is gonna require more of it. And just to show you, I've cleared out all the water inside this tower, which allowed me to build 2 more stories inside. Which will... I'll probably make the very bottom one like living quarters for servants. And then the one below, well, the one above, or the one below this one. Anyway, this layer here will be a kitchen. And I'm thinking this here will be maybe a living room kind of area for the nobles, or the rich people who live here, I guess. And then up top, this will probably be the final layer actually. I don't want this too tall, as I said. This will be bedroom and bathroom for the noble or the rich person owning this place. But yeah, that's what I've got planned for this tower. I'll think about what I want to do next and be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't have much time left anyways. So I thought maybe I would put a windowsill right here with a flower on it, probably a rose here. And similarly, one here. another flower, but this time a yellow one. Okay. I'm not entirely certain what else to do here, really. I can't put in carpeting, sadly, because the floor here is the ceiling of the alchemy lab, so that would look strange. I'm not sure. There needs to be something going into this corner. Actually, one last thing I can do is get some levers, or levers, depending on your persuasion, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now you enter here, so... No, that's not really good. I'm guessing here would be nice places to just hang your code stuff, I guess. Alright, that's fine, and we'll be seeing each other in my jungle base. So here we are, in my nice little jungle home, which I'm feeling quite good about. I realize it doesn't look like as structured or as splendid as the island home, but I think in a way that's what I'm going for. It's supposed to look a bit natural, I guess. Regardless, I will harvest some carrots now and maybe talk about stuff. I'm not sure what to talk about, really. Last time I did the reed farm. Actually, I'm not sure if it was exactly last time, but I've done a reed farm. So that's something. Second farm's over here. Now there are some other things I will need, but I'm not sure what order to do them in, or if to do them on the trees at all. Eventually I will need a cow or sheep farm or something like that. Some sort of animal farm, basically. Probably more than one eventually, actually. But starting out, I will only need one. Now, sadly, these animals need quite a lot of space. Especially sheep, you would kind of need multiple farms for multiple colors. And I'm not sure if it would be reasonable to do that in a tree, basically. My usual setup would be a 6x6 grass floor, having 6 sheep on that, of any color I so desire, basically. But as you can probably imagine, that would be a 6x6 space in a tree. And the 4x4 spaces here for the carrots, they're already quite cramped, I think. So 6x6 would be difficult to achieve. And in addition, where am I even going? And in addition, you also need to basically prevent the sheep from escaping and all that stuff, so you would also need quite a lot of height. Now, alternatively, I could put that somewhere on the ground, or I could break my general idea and just basically build something a little larger somewhere. So, in case anyone has any ideas or suggestions for that, I'd welcome them, basically. Okay, I've still got my mining crap with me, that's no use at all. But, yeah, I'll cut here and see what I want to do. Okay, so I figured out what I want to do. This is the tallest tree in the area. That's one I connected to first, but then behind it hiding was this one, which is, I believe, 1 block higher. I am now at Y126. So up here there's going to be a sort of, well, just a generic watching platform, I guess. Nothing too fancy. Oh, I don't even have my axe on me. That's interesting. Anyways, some lighting. Okay. Now this isn't supposed to be very high-tech, but I do want to get some solid ground here, I guess, like so. Oh dear. Yeah. I need to check if I've got any vines left. And here there will need to be a fence also, to prevent falling down. Neither vines nor scissors. Okay, I'll be right back. Back we are. Got some shears, got the vine replaced. So of course, this will be the new place for my flag. I think I'm going to put it in this corner. So 1, 2, 3. I believe originally this was roughly the height of the flag stand, so I'll make it that tall again. And of course I need black on top. Fine, I'll break one of the fences for now. Yeah, black on top, followed by red, followed by... no, that won't work. Followed by yellow. Okay. So, here's the black bit. Maybe I should have started at the bottom really, but I think I can reach everything I need to. So, red now. Yeah. And yellow, finally. Well, that was terrible. Please don't drop perfectly. There we go. Now I need to close up this fence again. And I guess that's this tree claimed for my country. Now I don't know if I want to do anything else here, to be quite honest. Well, technically I should probably put a guest bedroom somewhere, but I'll figure that out off camera and be back soon. Yep, it's decided that this will be a guest bedroom. As you can see, it's tiny, but I don't expect having many guests, so that's fine. I've kind of put some leaves here so you can look into this room as easily, because obviously people want their privacy. Privacy, either way. Now I will need to get back down to my island. And now you can see my fail ender pearl skills. Told you. I'm getting slightly better, but I'm still not very good. Anyways, white wool. Crafting bench. There we go, that's the bed. I guess a chest for guest stuff. And a new stack of pearls. And more fail. Yeah, well, that wasn't too bad, I guess. Alright. Not much, and I think I lost one to the abyss, but better than nothing, I guess. Okay. I still say okay way too often. And also, I distinctly recall having put leaves here, but maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah. Oh. That's better. Not sure if this will do any good. Oh, it does. Nice. Yeah, whoa. Bad. Don't want to fall down. Yeah, as you noticed, I'm still not cutting as much in the jungle build as I do in the island build, and I'm hoping that's okay, but, well, if it's not, I guess you're gonna have to let me know, because otherwise I'm not changing it. Oh, I remember I can't put beds on leaves. What the... It's strange, sometimes the inventory doesn't seem to behave the way I want it to these days. Okay, I can't put a chest on it though. So anyways, this is a place I might invite guests to. They've even got an emergency exit. They can climb down the vines here. And of course, they're right close up to the observatory. Well, not really. Still, the fire damage is fairly visible. But let's just not look into that general direction. There's that ugly swamp as well, so let's just look at our wonderful home instead, showing all the stuff we've done so far. I think next this area here will be explored, so... Oh yes, that was perfect. I actually hit the tree I wanted to hit. Due to this being a jungle, by the way, I feel like there's very few mobs spawning here. Similar to the island, actually. So I don't really have a massive problem dealing with monsters in either base. Now the problem here, of course, is there's very little trees. So what I will do is I will try to get some bone meal, saplings, and some dirt, and I'll see you all again very soon. Alright, I'm back on that very same tree. And now I will attempt to grow another one. And I still haven't got my axe. I've put it in a chest somewhere and I can't find it, so... It's not gone forever, of course, but for now it is. Okay, I don't know why I put that torch there, probably just instinct. I don't think it's needed. So now... Perfect. Nice and tall. Great. Now, of course, I will need to get rid of these dirt blocks and put more jungle wood. Like so. Next thing I would need to wait for the vines to grow. But let's see if this one actually grew tall enough, basically. Because if it didn't, we'll need to, I guess, stack another one on top of it, really. Which is a great method for building large trees, I found. The fences here are kind of getting in the way, so... Oh, crap. That was terrible. Oh, damn it. Go away, Skelly. Perfect. Yeah. Mobs obviously spawn on the ground, so... And my parkouring skills are terrible. Oh, look. A baby ocelot, which can't get away. Yay! I might tame some of these, since, well... got no shortage of ocelots running about. So... I might make some cats. Not sure though. They seem a little pointless since I don't have a creeper problem, and otherwise they'll just meow. Okay, but I think that tree is fine. Once I figure out where it is, I'll be back. So this is the top of the tree. It's nice and high, so that's what I wanted. I will connect it to this tree here. And then maybe have this be, I don't know, a tiny animal farm. I'm not very decided on that yet. But the rain and the time both tell me it's time to stop recording, so I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope we will see each other again soon. Bye bye.